Hello, friends. Good afternoon. You're welcome to this LinkedIn Live. And today we are going to talk on this topic called lead score. It's always said that if you cannot measure something, you cannot improve it. And in sales management, lead is a metric which is very important. In fact, lead is a raw material which actually leads us to sales. So lead score is a metric which helps you measure lead score. It helps you measure the robustness of the lead funnel. So before we move on to what is lead score and how do you calculate a lead score, it's very important for all of us to understand what are the various kinds of leads and how exactly do you mathematically calculate the lead score, right? So let me straight away get into it. And if you can see on the screen, we are talking about how lead score is calculated and why lead score is required in today's program. Now, let me introduce you to the three kinds of leads. The first quality of lead is called marketing qualified lead. And normally, MQL refers to those leads which are willing to listen to the salesperson. So you do any marketing initiative, there are people who want to know more, there are people who want to listen to your salesperson. These people are called prospects or marketing qualified leads. Now, there is a second quality of lead which is called sales qualified lead. And sales qualified lead are those MQL leads. So understand, sales qualified lead or SQL refers to those MQLs which have a capacity to buy and urgency to buy. So when capacity to buy and urgency to buy adds up to the willingness to buy, an MQL becomes a SQL or sales qualified lead. All right. And then similarly, as we take it forward, the third quality of lead is called BAND lead. And BAND is an acronym which stands for budget, authority, need, and time frame. So, if there's a sales lead where the budget is very clearly defined, if you're talking to the authority who can take a decision, if the need is framed and the time frame in which this has to be implemented, all four are decided, it is called band lead. Now, you can understand that MQL lead is a very core lead or a very it's a lead which is at its incipient stage. Then SQL is a warm lead and band is like a hot lead. Okay, so if you are able to match the two nomenclatures there, we now move ahead to understand what exactly is a lead score. Now, let's take a case one where I have got 10 MQLs, 3 SQLs, and 1 band. So, those of you who do not differentiate between the leads, I don't think you can calculate lead score. So, henceforward, start differentiating between the leads as MQL, SQL, and band. In this particular case study, I have 10 MQLs, 3 SQLs, and 1 band. Now, to be able to calculate the lead score, you have to assign weights for each type of lead. So, if you look at this table, in this case, I have assigned a weight of 30% on MQL, 60% on SQL, and 80% on band. Now, these weights are not sacrosanct. You, depending on the nature of your business, you can choose the weight which you think are most representative of your business. So, in this particular case, I have assigned weights of 30, 60, and 80% respectively to MQL, SQL, and BAND. Now, my repository had 10, 3, and 1, so total of 14 leads. By the time I apply the weight, I get this total weight. When I multiply it by 100 and divide it by total number of leads, I get a lead score of 40%. Now, if I take a case 2, where I have a repository of 20 MQLs, 10 SQLs, and 5 bands, and I assign those weights of 30, 60, and 80% respectively, I arrive at a lead score of 47.4%. Now, you can see very clearly that the more is the component of band leads in your lead repository, the higher are the chances of getting a lead score which is more than 50-60%. If the number of MQLs are more in your repository, then the chances of getting a lead score less than 50% is very high. Now, we can use this scale, what you see on the table. So, less than 50% lead score is poor lead funnel. 50 to 65% lead score is fair, okay. And greater than 65% lead score is called a robust lead score. Now this is very interesting for all of you to understand that what have we done. First of all, we have segregated our leads into MQL, SQL, and BANT, three categories. Second, depending on the nature of my business, I have assigned weights to each type of lead. So in this example, I have assigned a weight of 30%, 60%, 80% to MQL, SQL, and BANT. And I told you there is nothing sacrosanct about it. You decide what kind of weight you want to assign on MQL, SQL, and BANT, depending on the life cycle or the closing cycle of your business. Now, after having assigned the weights and calculated the total weight, divided by total number of leads and take a percentage out of it, out of 100, and that gives you your lead score. Higher the lead score, more robust is the lead funnel, and higher is the propensity of these leads to get translated into orders very fast. Lower the lead score, the gestation time required for these leads to mature into BANT leads and therefore an order is high. And if you are a smart marketer, if you're a smart sales strategist, you must understand the lead score and make use of the lead score to understand that how much of tofu, that is top of funnel, can feed towards order closing in your business. Now, if you have understood the importance of lead score, you must be wondering that many a times you ask a salesperson, how many leads do you have? And he says, I've got 30 leads. And then you start wondering that, hey, out of 30 leads, you're not able to close orders? Well, now next time when you ask a salesperson, how many leads do you have? Do not feel happy just because he has 30 leads. Instead, ask him, what is your lead score? And use lead score as a metric to monitor leads. Do not use the number of leads as a metric to monitor leads. I hope this session was interesting for you, and I hope all those of you who are into sales will try and translate leads into a lead score and use lead score as a metric to monitor the lead funnel. This is Sanjay Singh, your sales coach, signing off. I'm on a very strong mission to empower 1 million salespersons with the science of selling. So please help me connect to other salespeople around you. I do come live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram every day from 1:30 to 2 with a new topic on sales. Till I come again tomorrow with another new topic on sales. This is Sanjay Singh signing off. Bye bye.